Conversation 51. The memory. Robert Greene accidentally says that the person who brought the Turner drawings to the shop was a woman, not a man. Didn't you say that it was a man that brought you the drawings? A mysterious man? Yes, you did. I remember perfectly. You never mentioned a woman. That's right. I did say it was a man, but now I remember. It wasn't a man who brought me the Turner drawings. It was a woman. Why did you say it was a man? My memory is very poor. I couldn't remember very well. And now you remember. Yes, now I remember. It was a woman. Was it a woman with black curly hair and green eyes by any chance? Yes, it was. Now I remember. It was a woman with black curly hair and green eyes. Conversation 52. Natalie and Alice have doubts about Robert Greene. Alice and Natalie leave Robert Greene's shop and take 2 city bikes to go to the hotel. While they ride, they talk about their doubts. There's something strange about Robert Greene's behaviour, don't you think? Yes, definitely. I don't think he's being completely honest with us. Do you think he's lying? He could be lying. Do you think he's the thief? No, I don't think he's the thief. The thief must be someone from the house. It can't be Robert Greene. But perhaps he made a deal with someone in the house. But then why would he be selling Turner's works at such a low price? That's true. Even so, I think he's lying. He's hiding something. I agree. Something suspicious is going on. But everything points to Pauline being the thief. Yes, we have to find a way to prove it. Conversation 53. In the pub. Natalie and Alice go to a pub in an area called Covent Garden. There they talk about the case. Good evening. What can I get you? I am so hungry. I think I'll have the shepherd's pie. Would you like the same? No, I'm not that hungry. I'll just have a portion of chips. Okay, I'll bring you your food in a few minutes. Thanks. Okay, now we can sit calmly and think. What are your thoughts? Well, we suspect that Pauline could be the thief, but we are not sure. There is also the mysterious person who leaves the house wearing a coat and hat. He or she could also be the thief. What can we do to find out whether Pauline is guilty or innocent? Conversation 54. The plan. In the pub, Natalie and Alice look for a way to prove whether Pauline is the one who stole the Turner drawings. I have an idea. It's something that usually works in police crime novels. Tomorrow, we'll go to Lawrence Windsor's house. We'll ask him to gather together everyone in the house. Okay, then what? Once everyone is there, we will tell them what we know. What do we know? First, we'll tell them that we know the thief is someone in the house. Then, we'll tell them Robert Greene remembered that the person who brought the Turner drawings to his shop was a woman, not a man. Okay, what else? We'll tell them that Robert Greene remembers the person's face perfectly. Then, we'll tell them that we will call him and ask him to tell us who the thief is, unless that person wants to confess everything. Do you think that will work? And what if it doesn't? If no one says anything, we'll call Robert Greene to see what he says. Excuse me, here is your food. Enjoy. Great, thanks. Conversation 55. Back in the Windsors' house. The next day, Natalie and Alice go to the Windsors' house once more.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
Hello, Mr. Windsor. You too.
Shall we go into the living room?
Sure. Mr. Windsor, we have come because we have a plan. We think we know who the thief is. It's someone in the house.
Yes, I thought it might be. But who?
That's what the plan is for, to confirm whether it's the person we think it is.
Okay, what do we need to do?
You need to call everyone in the house. We'll gather here in the living room. Conversation 56. The test. Charlie, the cleaner, Arthur, the gardener, Liz and Jacob, the cooks, Daniel, the security guard, Pauline, the nanny, and Mariana Windsor come down to the living room. Everyone greets Natalie and Alice, and then they sit down. What's going on? Have you discovered something about the robbery?
Do you know who it was that left the house in the hat and coat?
With my hat and coat. I didn't leave the house all Saturday.
Do you know where the Turner drawings are?
Okay, calm down, everyone. Natalie and Alice have discovered a few things about the case.
If we let them speak, they'll tell us what they know.
That's right. We know that the thief is someone in the house.
No, that's impossible.
Yes, it's someone from inside the house. Someone here in this room.
How do you know?
The owner of the antique shop where the drawings were found told us who took them. Conversation 57. Crying. When Natalie says that they know who the thief is, Mariana Windsor begins to cry uncontrollably.
Okay, I admit it. It was me.
What?
Yes, I stole the drawings. I took Charlie's coat and hat to hide from the cameras, and I took them to Robert Green's shop.
Mariana, what are you talking about? You're the thief?
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm so ashamed. I didn't want to cause any trouble.
But why?
I will tell you everything. A few months ago, we started arguing over money. I wanted to buy more comics for my collection, but you said I was spending too much. I always bought my comics at Camden Market. I used to go with Pauline in the afternoon.
That's why the market sellers said they always see Pauline, even though she never buys anything. Conversation 58. Mariana's confession. Mariana has confessed that she stole the Turner drawings from the house. She is explaining why she did it to her father, Alice, Natalie, and all the house staff.
Of course, I just take Mariana there. I'm not interested in antiques. She always goes to buy her comics and I stay nearby, looking at the old objects for sale.
That makes sense. We were worried that Pauline was involved in the robbery.
Of course not. I would never steal from my boss. I love my job.
Carry on, Mariana.
I would almost always buy comics in Robert Green's shop, but he started to charge me more and more for the comic books. When I told him that my father didn't want to give me any more money to buy comics, he told me I could bring him a valuable object from the house.
What? Robert Green told you to steal from your father? Conversation 59. The trade-off. Mariana Windsor explains that she stole the Turner drawings because she needed more money to buy comics for her collection. When her father stopped giving her money, Robert Green told her she could take him valuable objects from the house in exchange.
No, he didn't ask me to steal. He told me that he made lots of trade-offs with his customers.
Trade-offs?
Yes, a trade-off, an exchange. He would give me a valuable object if I gave him one.
So you took him the drawings?
No, that was much later. First I began to take him small objects, things that I found around the house.
Like what?
I don't know. A book from the library, a watch, an old salt shaker.
You took the silver salt shaker?
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Conversation 60. Little Nemo. Mariana tells everyone about the trade-off she made with Robert Greene. One day, a very valuable comic arrives at the shop, and Mariana must bring him something very valuable in exchange.
Then one day, a very special comic arrived at the shop.
Little Nemo in Slumberland.
Exactly, an original edition, in English, signed by the author. I had to have it. Robert Greene saved it specially for me.
Was it the time that you asked me for £100 to buy a comic?
Yes, but obviously you didn't give me the money. I was so angry. I needed to get that comic book.
So then what happened?
I took various things to the shop to trade, but nothing was good enough for Mr. Greene. He said that I had to take him something more valuable. So then I decided to take something from my father's art collection.